Yeah, hi, this is Ajay Kumar Gundupalli. I completed my final project of ADTA 5250 large data visualization. Now I'm going to give overview uh, of my final project, large data visualization. Now, initially I started with a part one. In part one, I did data visualization in graphs. In this one, I created my own database uh, with the columns of name of the person, relationship, and relationship strength. Here we have different relations like dad, mom, sister, brother, brother-in-law, friends, and classmates. And this is the strength between the relation and me. This is the strength. Now, this I uploaded in the Tableau, and I executed. After that execution, I got like this in this graph. You can particularly see in this graph have brother relation and you have brother relation, dad relation, roommate, classmates, everyone is there. Here, what I need to say is this is a clear picture how we are representing the relation with the person and on about the relationship strength in 100% in the percentage of 100. Initially, we have after seeing this graph, we know we have five, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. With the 5 persons, I have the strong relationship is the highest and the strong relationship 100%. Uh, I mentioned as from the graph, the person has 100% relationship with 5 persons. The persons are he's my dad name, the Anjaneyulu, dad, and with my mom. And Sai is my brother-in-law, and Nagarjuna is my friend, and Chaitanya is a friend. No, is a friend. This is the person who has highest relationship strength with me, and we have also lowest relationship. This is called the name is on classmate is Vihan. I already mentioned here. I have minimum relationship strength is 50 with Vihan is the classmate of the person. The relationship is a classmate between me and the Vihan is the classmate relationship, and the relationship strength is 50%. And I also mentioned the maximum relationship strength is 100% the 5 members I already mentioned to you. This is what I done. This is what I did in the in this one, and I also mentioned the after 100 I have 90% of a strong relationship with other 3 persons. Also, Grishma is my sister, Pawan brother of the person, and Chakravarti roommate of the person. This is what I did mm, in from Tableau for data visualization. This is about the my first question overview. After that, I went to part two. In part two, exploring the lost data set with the Tableau. Here, I did I did the research on the FBI codes. In what are the FBI codes? Actually, FBI means Federal Bureau of Investigation. We have so many codes is there. Initially, I go on research. The Federal Bureau of Investigation assigns codes to types of crime. As of nowadays, there are many of the crimes also. So the FBI will be do the investigation and assigns the codes everything against the crime. And also the FA codes assigns to each basic category. The primary type of the FBIC is a motor vehicle theft. For example, that is categorized as 07. For example, it is not a shoe. It's just for example. And the primary type of the primary type is Bulgari is also classified as a 06. We had different crimes. We had different categorized or authorized classification number is there. And what are the primary types of crime? We have different types of crime. I mentioned some of the crimes like theft, battery, criminal damage, robbery, sex offense, etc. So on. So, and I also given a brief explanation as I'm pasting the peak as the different types of primary. primary crimes about that one. And after that, here are the total number of criminal cases for each FBI code collected in the data set. Actually, for every FBI code, the graph displays the this graph displays the amount of criminal cases, the number of cases for each code calculated using this graph. Using this bar graph, every using this bar graph, there we are displaying the total number of cases in each category. Actually, there seems 22 FBI codes is there. The frequencies for each code may be found by displaying as a bar graph. I'm already shown in the above, and also I'm giving the detailed explanation of this one here. 01A is 7206 cases are there. For 01B, 0 cases. 02B, 24860 cases. And for 04A, we have 88,761, and so on. So like that. For 14th one, we have 67 674877 cases like that. This is the last one. This is 26th one. I already mentioned you have 26 types is there. That's why 26 cases. So that's why this is a 6,07,444 cases are there. That is about that one. And the total number of criminal cases for each primary crime collected in the data set is here. I'm giving the cases according to the crime. For example, we'll take the theft. In theft, we have 12111080 cases are there. For sex offense, we have 2050 cases are there. I'm in this graph. I'm displaying as how many cases are there for different thefts or different crimes. For example, this is the theft. Theft has the highest number of cases is there, and for non-criminal is nothing is there like that. I'm displaying here so many types of crime or different types of crimes, and as of now, how many cases are there on different crimes. That is what I'm showing here in this bar graph. This is a clear cut and the explanation of these cases. For example, I'm taking here 5 types of example. That's a theft, battery, robbery, sex offense, and homicide. This is the cases are there as of now for these crimes. After that, the table, that the data has been collected in the year of 2015. What the data I am showing here is a year is showing in the year of 2015, on the exactly date is a 5 in the month of May 11th, 2015. The data what is the data I am showing you. And the bar, this bar is describing as a trend of committing a crime in the USA. The trends of the committing crime in the USA during that period, during 2002 to 2016 period, we are showing us. And we are clearly show look like that. We are given the colors differences. The this orange color is a true and blue color is as false. This is what about the second part two, as we discussed about the crimes, different how FBI doing investigation on different crimes, and how many crimes are there as of now, according to the 2015 data set. What is this is what is there here, uh, and after that we worked on the part three. No, the part three is also I worked as a data visualization with the Tableau. Here we worked as we worked for sum of sales for profits. Actually, in category you have three different types. There are furniture, office supplies, and technology. For these things, we are doing the sum prof. We are showing here as a sales and a profit number. What are the number of sales? What are the profits for the number of sales we are showing here? This is what here. And also here we top four variables. The top represented variables are sales, profit, category, and region. For, for category, we are showing the number of sales and profit. Now we are showing in the above scattering code. And access is used. The x-axis is used as a profit. This is the profit. This is the x-axis. This is the profit, and the y-axis is used to represent the sales. This is y-axis, and we represent the sales. Like we have 0k, 50k, 100k. This is the sales, and the x-axis showing as a profit, like 10k, 20k, 30k. This is the profits. For example, this color is represents office supplies. No, sorry. This color represents the technology. For technology, we've seen in this graph is the highest number of sales, and it is also getting highest number of sales and highest number of profit it is getting. Like that, we are representing here, and also colors is I already mentioned you right. For furniture, I given the blue color. For office supplies, it is orange, and for technology, it is like pink. I think so. It's according to you after that, like that. And marks is used for different regions. Yeah, this is for different regions. The marks is based on the different regions. And after that, in this diagram only you can see like you have the summary of the sales and the profit. Oh, we can mention that the minimum profit is minus 2,871, and the maximum is 52,610. Say profits are there. And coming to the sales summary, you have maximum is 2,64,974 sales are occurred, and minimum sales is just 1,17,299 sales are occurred. And coming to average, we have 1,91,433 sales are occurred. The total number of sales are occurred is as 2,297,201 sales are occurred. This is what about the basic summary. We directly look from this one only, and after that uh, I'm I'm giving a brief explanation about this one. Let's look into this one. Furniture is labeled with a blue. I already told you, right? uh, Blue furniture is labeled with a blue color, and office supplies is orange color, and technology is labeled with a red color. For each three categories, there are three distinct regions. We already told you, right? We have three different regions. In furniture sector, the lowest profit and the negative profit can be found. We look into this, we have minimum is in the minus, that's why it is a negative profits. And after that, the next profit can be observed in the same category for the region of east with profit of 3k and a large number of sales. We will go here, look into this. Look into this. This is one very low, less number of sales here. This is what here we mentioned the point. After the furniture profits, in furniture, the sales are the lowest in the south region. In furniture category, we have lowest sales in south region, and profit is 8,000 in category of office supplies with the sales of 1,700 1,70,000 in the central region. The sales of 116k, the region of south had a profit with the for out of 116k sales in south region, we have the $19,000 profit is there. The profit of east region is 40k with the sales of 201k. Is the two big sales, that's why you get a too big a profit. The sales of 205k in east had a profit of 401. I already mentioned in the above. In furniture technology, in furniture category, in furniture, oh yeah, sorry. For example, in technology category, in southern region, we have 19k profits out of 148k sales with a profit of 32k profit out of 170 sales in central region. This is the highest. No, no, this is this is the highest. In office supplies make the money most, while furniture makes least. Furniture has the highest and lowest sales in different regions. The east made and most money, while the middle region made the least. Middle region made the least. This is what the this is what the sales and the profits. of different categories of furniture, home, office supplies, and technology. After that, I am also worked on the same topic with a segment. In segment also, in segment we have consumer, corporate, and home offices. Here we basically taken the profits for the sales in consumer in segment. Sorry, in segment the top five already previously mentioned that to represent five variables are sales, profit, category region, and segment. Segment is added in here. We can use multivariant data validation with the five categories. We will do um, multivariant data visualization with these five uh, categories. And here the x-axis is used to represent the profit and the segment. Used to represent profit and segment. The x-axis is representing the segment and the profit in different segments. And the y-axis is used to represent the sales. This is the sales, this is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis representing the profits in different segments. And different colors we already given, right? This is red, orange, blue. After that, marks is used for different regions. We already discussed in the 3.1 question. And at first look, the consumer section has the highest sales and profits, whereas the home office segments has the least sales. This is the consumer, this is the home office. By looking in this scatter plot graph only, we will directly knowing this the consumer segment has the higher number of profits and which is the highest profits, and the home offices are the least profits with the compared to say in corporate also. In corporate is in minimum median, but it's not higher. It's same like as the home offices only. By looking into this graph, we will get a clear cut uh, of the topic. After that, the other hand remains medium. Like I already told you, right? Uh, this corporate segment is in median. It is in median. What are the furniture sales in home office segments are the lowest in the south region and the highest in the west. Furniture sales in home offices segment. This is home offices segment. The furniture is in blue color. The furniture is very low in south and highest in the west. This is what he is saying. In consumer category, which is in the least, the most of this technology is most of this. So the most of the sales in technology, negative sales are more common in furniture regarding lessly local or nature. For other categories, sales are highest in the west. This is what about the part three. In part three, initially we discussed about the number of sales and profits of three different categories. After that, we discussed the sales and number of sales and profits for different segments. This is what we discussed in here. After that, I worked on the part four. The part four is we discussed on the narrative data visualization. This is the first part in part four. This is the first question number one. Here we discussed about the visual design, show and messaging, tell, and interactive engage. Actually, this what is this is means what is a narrative visualization means a new type of visualization tries to mix tales and interactive graphics. Complex visualizations are increasingly being included into narratives by storytellers, particularly online journalists. In both text and film, stories often convey a series of events in closely controlled order. This is what a narrative visualization. Uh, in narrative visualization, first. I'm discussing about the visual structuring. In this, the techniques that allow the observer understand the basic structure of the narrative and locate oneself with the large organization of the visualization are referred with visual structuring. Here basically we understand the basic thing, and after that we will do the we will after understanding we will we will structure that one as a visually, and uh, we will keep that one to everyone as a simple and readable and easy to understand. uh, this is what establishing and a consistent visual platform and a progress bar and time bar and checklist progress tracker. In we'll do these things in stra- visual structuring. After that visual structuring, we need to highlight, right? We need to highlight what are the things we need to highlight for seeing. For some persons, by seeing those things, by highlighting those things, they will get attracted like those things we will do here. We'll look into the highlighting is a visual technique that helps to draw viewer's attention or to select elements in a display. What is that is what I told now. Highlighting means we need to highlight those particular point on those things. Then most of the people will attract. That is the thing we are discussing about here. And color mention frame. This is the examples. We need to highlight these things. After that, this is the things we have audio zooming, character direction. After that we use the transition guidance. Transition guidance is transition leading is a term used to describe techniques for moving inside between the visual scenes without upsetting the spectator. Continuity editing is a popular climatic technique, although there are various alternatives. There are object continuity and camera motion. This is what a transition guidance. In transition guidance, we will do viewing angle. When we are taking a photo, we will say to the person, you need to give those poses. You need to be in that angle like that. Uh, Viewer camera motion, relatively right, animated transition. These are things will come under transition guidance. After that, ordering. The term ordering relates to organization and viewers movement through visualization. The author may pursue a path, path indication. This is what called ordering. After that, interactivity. Interactivity refers to various ways a user can change the visualization, like picking, searching, navigating, and like filtering, as well as however the user learns those methods, explicit instruction, initial configuration, and tactic tutorial. Here we will use filtering, selection, search, navigation, buttons, very limited interactivity here. This is the things we will use here. After that, we have messaging. We will do the messaging. Messaging refers to how a graphic conveys insights and commentary to the spectator. This is commentary to the spectator. This can be done with the short text fields like labels, captions, headlines, and narrations. Like that, we will do this one, or longer explanations like articles. Nowadays, we're saying so many articles. Some of the persons will know about the articles, and when you're going to the YouTube, some of the headlines will be like some of the headlines will be most funny. These are things what they are saying. Your multi-messaging, comment, repetition, and print. Inductive text. This is what we will do here. This is basically about the this is basically about the visual design, messaging, and interactivity. After that, in part 4, we worked on the question number 2. Oh, sorry, I forgot to change this one. Okay. Here we mainly focused on the best practices of data visualization. I found 6 best practices in data visualization. Those are: know your goal. We need to know our goal. Use correct data. Keep visualization and dashboard simple. Keep users engaged. Empower your audience. Design in iteratively. First thing we already told you, right? Know your goal. The term of information and message are not interchangeable. A message is to set information that has been chosen to the send, whereas information is collection of messages chosen by the information source. Here what your goals. We need to know what are your goals and what you intended audience, what you expected message information. We need to mainly we need to do here. Use correct data. And the next one is use correct data. This is what use correct data. There are three sorts of data in data visualization, that are quantitative, ordinal, and categorical. Different visual aspects perform better, which different sorts of data, line charts, for example, or a bad choice for non-ordinal data because they imply continuous data, but they perform best ordinal data, whereas scatter plots are ideal for two-dimensional quantitative ideas. You should double check your understanding of the data you are displaying. The following these are the following examples. Like quantitative data, it is used to define how much is there in a particular thing. Ordinal data is that a logical sequence and logical um, accorded accorded together. Category data which belongs to together. And this is a third thing. This is a third step. Keep visualizing and dashboarding simple. Users has a long recognized the value, simplicity, information, and dashboards has no expectations. If everyone in your company is gathering their own data visualization, you will need to design there are impactful as possible. Here we need to understand high level information and assist assist themselves with more information, and use data visualization to respond to questions effectively. After that, the step is the step of keep users engaged. This is the best step for data visualization, like calendars, for example, might help to plan your daily activities. While you're planning your activities or going to somewhere to pick some tool like that, we'll definitely will go through the calendar, and what are the days and everything you will check there, and you will go accordingly like that. That this is what called keep users engaged. For that, regular scheduling, email reports, these are the things, and metric driven notifications. This is also a good thing for keep users engaged. After that, empower your audience. The main goal of using data visualization in your company is to empower your customers or ascertain that everyone understands what your organization engaged in analytics in the first place. We need to give the give the overview and what we are going to do as a team, or else what is the thing we need to empower the audience. What are the information is there like that? We need to give everything like that, empower to the audience. And implementing visualizations and so identity higher priority individuals, avoiding creating a dashboard. That this is what I am saying. After that, this is the last one. It is a design iteratively. You should not wait until all objectives are clear. Their interpretation of visual concepts on how you end users perceive. Your capacity to identify their visual requirements was essential for visualization. It's a challenging to achieve 100% design consistency between you and your end customers. You know, what we need to do here means what is the customer needs means we need to do according to that, and we need to take input from the customer and we will design according to him. It is a better thing. It is the bestest thing. And also we need to give we need to tell the customers, as we have these things are the requirements for designing. We need to give every information to the customers and take information from the customers. This is what, and do designing according to the customers. This is what we are saying here. This is what I worked on the final project in ADTA 525 large data visualization. uh, this is what I worked on total four part. I told you in part one. I worked up relations and relationship into the person. After that, this is what This is what graph. After that, I worked on the FBI, FA cases, and those FA cases. What are the crimes are there? Everything I worked here. After that, I worked on the sales and the profits of the category and the segments. At last, and in part four, I worked on narrative data visualization with the different examples and the best practices of narrative data visualization. So that is what I worked uh, in the final project of the ADTA 525 in the ADTA 525 the loss data visualization. And thank you very much. I enjoyed this subject very much, and also I gained so much knowledge from our professor. He gives very good knowledge, and he already encourages us to you need to do practically. You need to work on practically, and also he also needs to focus us in so outside of the uh like a real world problems. That is what in this in this course I learned. This is very good course, and I enjoyed this course thoroughly. Thank you very much. Thank you.